Okay, I thought what better to start the English version of this video than by in the kitchen. The princess just requested a snack. She wants blackberries. I'm gonna give her blackberries or strawberries though, because there's strawberries in there. I don't want to see them go to waste. Let me wash the dish because all of the bowls are dirty. I don't know if I should turn on the washer because there are maybe like 10, like, you know, there's like 4 or 5 bowls and then like some plates. Let's just say between 10 to 15, a couple of utensils, and a couple other things. No big pots, no big pans. So I don't know if I should turn it on or not. I want to for hygienic purposes. I don't like leaving dishes overnight or whatever. And I sure do hope that the new washers have like a smart technology so they know just exactly, you know, how much of a load is in there. So like if it's a light load, you know, it doesn't have to go through like a 5-hour wash. It could do like a 3-hour wash or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know, nowadays since everything has a microchip, a processor, essentially a computer inside of it, especially cars. That's what I hate the most. That's why I like older cars. And even the cars that I like, that I've always used to like the most, the ones from the 80s, even those have computers in them. So you have to go like into like the 60s to get cars with no computers. But all of the cars after that, you know, that's where you can plug in that little thing and whatever. Anyways, enough water came out of this. Let's start cutting up some strawberries to begin with. Bro, the garbage getting close, so I don't have to keep walking far away from the camera. She doesn't like the ends. And I know Barry, she likes them cut. I cut them in 4s for her. I'm not giving her many because she didn't ask for them, but I want to add them in there just in case maybe she might want a few. I'll add 4. So if I cut 4 into 4, that's 16 little pieces. Plus, I told her from the get, I'm only giving her 8 blackberries. And but anyways, so alright, here's the 4th one. Yeah, this is a companion video to the video that I just uploaded, but obviously in English because the one I made was in Spanish. And although I noticed a trend where when I make Spanish speaking videos, for some reason they tend to get more views, but that does not mean that I don't want to keep making English videos, because, you know, it just doesn't seem fair. I'll give her 12. I don't know how hungry she is. And just wash them. we go. Rinse all the water out. Rinse all the water out. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking loud enough. Dad's in the family room enjoying television. I don't want to be too disturbing. Heaven knows we have enough disturbances in this house, especially when you got certain individuals who just like to talk. Sometimes I think they like to talk just to like either listen to themselves talk, or because maybe they think that the more they talk, the more maybe they're contributing or they're being active, or I don't know, I have no idea. But it gets really annoying, oh my goodness, to the point where like even if you're not in the room, they'll continue talking. Who are they talking to? Let me put these away. You know, it's like, who are you talking to? And one thing that Dad told me the other day that made a lot of sense was that I was talking about a certain person, and this person just loves to talk it up about how much they do and how much you know, things wouldn't run well without them and this and that. And then, you know, I think to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, this person's taking credit for this, for that, and for this, when in reality, you know, it's teamwork, number one, and number two, when I do my part, I don't sit there and I don't like try to, sorry about the lighting, I don't try to glorify what I do. I just do it because I have to, because that's life. Let me turn on some lights so you can see me. I don't do it because, you know, I want to receive some kind of credit or anything. I do it because that's what you call responsibility. And, you know, you just do it. That's it. Okay, baby, here's your water. I'm making myself a video. I gotta make a second video because I made one in Spanish and I'm making one in English. I gave you more than 8. Sorry. Alright. Do you want to say hi?
No.
Mommy, do you want to say hi? Nobody wants to say hi. Anyways, let me go ahead and continue. Enjoy, baby. Alright. You see, she still has a little bit of a cough, but the fever went down. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty. The reason why I wanted to make this video, and I'm gonna have to double check it. And you know what? Before I actually get to the video, sorry about the lighting. Let me turn on the light soon. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Let me try to look for a receipt, because in the video that I just previously made, I was talking about how, you know, I needed financial help, which, like I said, I hate doing on YouTube, but alright, here it is. This is from my my first encounter that I had with the new establishment where, oh my goodness, my old man had I don't like the way he had his head over his face like this. I hope he's not upset at me making videos. Okay, I'm shooting in the right direction. Okay, the reason I brought out a receipt, because I save all receipts, so that you guys know that I am being 100% legitimate. Okay, here's how it goes. This was the first encounter that I had with this pharmacy when I had to change from the CVS, which, like I said, about 300 times now that they served me in the month of November. Not a problem, no hitches, everything went well. And then the month of December, so I wanted to go back to my original pharmacy, which was a price comparable to GoodRx's Publix price, which is a price that is affordable and is something that, it's priced at a price where someone without insurance and, that works just enough, is able to make. And, for me right now, for the past forever, been, and it's not nothing new. I actually looked through some old records. I have records from trying to find jobs from like 10 years ago at multiple places. And I mean, like I said, it's all my responsibility. I gotta try to keep on trying hard. I gotta try to keep moving. I gotta try to keep doing it. I know. But I applied. I applied a lot of places, and this was back in 2012. But that was because that was around the time my daughter was born. Our daughter was born. So I felt like I need to get on. I need to get the ball rolling. But anyways, I'm not gonna show the name of the place. I'm just gonna show the two charges. Now these are the two medications, two of the four medications that I take. Now keep in mind, one medication was prescribed to me for about 2 to 3 months, and I didn't take it because I was afraid. I was afraid because my previous doctor told me that medication can cause damage to the liver. He explained to me about a patient that he had that was turning yellow, and none of the doctors at this facility could establish a diagnosis. So as soon as he looked at the chart, he saw, oh, get him off of this. And 2 days later, miraculously, he recovered. I don't know if he was being full of himself. This is the same doctor that I believe had personal experiences with one of the medications that I take. That according to the, if you look at the Wikipedia, I don't know if it's changed, but the source material for it was a medical textbook, and the medical textbook said that the duration of the lasting effects for one of the medicines that I take is up to 6 hours, which I'm prescribed only every 8, because of the opioid epidemic here in the States. Now, where I was going to, I was able to fill my antidepressant medication, my GAD panic attack medication, and my medication that helps me so that I don't relapse. And I was able to fill all 3 of them for, let's just say, $100. It was like 110 to be exact. Now, out of desperation, I tried calling them to see if they would see me one last time this past month right now in December, but it turns out that they apparently either closed or they are only seeing certain patients, but their phone number now gets routed to this new place, which is, I'm going to show you the receipt. All I'm going to show you is that it says pharmacy. I don't want to show too much. And then there's the cost for medication number 1 is $27. That's not the whole script. This is a 10-day script. Medication number 2, $90. So $117. So let's just round it up to $120, right? So if I was to get a whole month's worth of script there, it would be $360 out of pocket for me, since I have no insurance. So that's like almost double the price of just my doctor's visit. Now, after that first time, I did speak to the pharmacist. I was gonna have them transferred because I cannot afford that at all, not whatsoever. I mean, SHIT, for crying out loud. And not only that, but the medications that they give you are they're like tier 4. They're not even tier 3 or tier, at least like at Walgreens you get tier 2. I think CVS is tier 3, where I used to go to for a really good price. Some of them were actually like tier 1s, and you know, and that's because he only liked dealing with those with that manufacturer. He didn't like dealing with any manufacturer, and for that price that you saw right there for a 10-day script in my original pharmacy, I was able to fill the whole month, and that included my antidepressant, which I still currently have because my doctor writes me twice the minimum dosage that you can take, and a good friend of mine advised me against taking antidepressants medications because they can cause changes in the brain. So I've been very cautious. I take half, which is the minimum that can be prescribed, but I still take it every day. And then I also take a medication for, you know, my hypertension. I know I'm sharing way too much with you guys. Nonetheless, I was gonna switch. I spoke with the owner. He agreed to match the price on one of the meds with the, you know, CVS price, or I should say the first pharmacy that I went to that was a mom and pop pharmacy, which I switched after he sold his practice to a big name. But the other medication, no, the other medication he wouldn't change it, and it's also like a tier 4 medication, which is probably, you know, he's making a killing. But you know, in all fairness, he staffs, I think, about like 5 people in his office, so you know, everybody's got to eat. I understand. I just can't afford to feed that many people. I can't even afford to feed myself, you know. But let's get to the point of this video, why I wanted to shoot this. I shot it in Spanish and I'm going to shoot it in English. I wanted to say thank you to my good friend, whom I consider a brother, Christopher. He gave me the opportunity today to work, and one of the things that the one thing that I enjoy the most, which is doing bread. You know, we merchandise bread today at 3 stores. That's a job that I take great pride in. I work super hard. You don't gotta tell me what to do. I do it as fast as I can. I think we finished everything in about 90 minutes, not even. And you know, so just thank you so much. I'm gonna take this down because I don't want to put you on the spot, and also because I'm gonna do something that I don't like to do, but I have to try to do it because heaven forbid if I don't pick up any little odds or ends tomorrow, or at the very least the day after, I'm not gonna have money to fill my script. So I hate doing this. It hasn't worked in the past except for like one time, and that was to my father. You know, mom and dad, they're angels, you know. And but I have to try to do it one more time. So please, people, bear with me. I'm sorry that I have to resort to this. If you watched the previous video, you saw that I logged into my account, so you can see that it's legitimate. I'm not trying to pull a fast one on anybody. I'm just asking for help because you know, I gotta try to. I have to try every single avenue that I can go through, so that I can try to, you know, if I'm not well myself, if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of other people. And I do have people that I have to take care of on a daily basis. So all I ask for you is, if you can give with a cheerful heart, and also and being responsible in doing so. In other words, you're not going over your budget, or you're not making a sacrifice yourself to help me out, like a sacrifice where it's gonna affect you and your household, or you and your personal needs. You know, if you can please make any type of donation, it would be greatly appreciated. I just showed you right there that, you know, let me see if I can show you the date. Yeah, I'll show you the date. This was from last month on the 19th when I first went there. Alright, let me see if I can show you. Right there, date, Monday, December 19th. Wait, does it say the year? No, it does. Oh yeah, 2022. Okay, so I was only able to fill partials because I could, well, actually, after he gave me a discount, I was able to fill the full, but I didn't think of it. So I just asked for a partial again, And then when I called him to tell him like, hey, now that you give me a discount, I could do the full thing. Can I do it now, or do I need to wait? He said I needed to wait because, you know, this whole thing now where when they put it in, they have to, you know, go by whatever the computer says, you know, which is, it is what it is. You gotta, you know, follow the rules, which is what I'm trying to do. So thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody out there, for watching. I really appreciate you, especially the ones that make it to the end. Thank you. And like, again, I'll say it again. I'm gonna put a link down in the screen below. If you saw the previous video, you will see that it's legitimate. You know, I went into my trusty Chromebook, father's Chromebook, which you can see right here, and I logged into my PayPal account so that you guys can see that, you know, it's me, you know, whatever. I don't know the internet. Obviously, there's a lot of scams going out there. I don't want you to think that this is one of them. If anybody can, if you know, if 3 people were able to donate just $20 each, I would have what it takes to just be able to go and fill my script, and then that would be a godsend. If not, I will continue to try looking for other ways to do it, you know, start doing, you know, what I do best, making phone calls, going from house to house, and, you know, just whatever it is that I need to do. Because once again, if you can't care for yourself, you can't care for others. Thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Let's look for the moon. Oh, there she is. What a beauty. Look at her. Alrighty. What a wonderful way to end this video.